Have you ever wondered why Catholics around the world say the exact same prayers every single Mass, every single day? Why don't we just wing it and make it up as we go? Well, what if I told you the answer goes back 2,000 years, and it will change the way you see the Mass forever? Whether you're Catholic, just curious, or maybe someone who's drifted away from the Church, this will open your eyes to something hidden in plain sight. The Mass I Sent a Performance. It's a sacred pattern designed by Christ himself. Let's start with something shocking. The Mass is older than every country on earth. It began in the upper room when Jesus said, "Do this in remembrance of me." Notice, he didn't say, "Do something." He didn't say, "Improvise." He said, "Do this." A specific action, a specific structure, a specific sacrifice. From that very moment, the apostles didn't go off and create their own worship styles. They faithfully passed down what Christ gave them. This wasn't about human creativity. It was about divine command. So, the structured Mass we see today isn't a recent invention. It's the direct continuation of that first command, carried through the centuries by the apostles and their successors. But here's where it gets even deeper. The Mass isn't just a tradition passed down through history. It's a blueprint of heavenly worship. In the book of Revelation, the Apostle John gets a glimpse into heaven. And what does he see? He sees angels, elders, incense, the ceaseless chant of "Holy, Holy," and most importantly, a lamb standing as though slain. Does any of that sound familiar? It should, because that's the Mass. So when Catholics follow this structure, they're not just following human rules or ancient customs. They are joining a worship that's been happening in heaven for all of eternity. We're literally participating in the praise of angels and saints, joining our voices with theirs in real time. It's a cosmic event. Now, imagine for a moment if every priest made up his own words every Sunday. Imagine if every parish invented its own rituals, and every Mass looked completely different from the next. It might feel creative or spontaneous at first, but something incredibly powerful would be lost. Unity, continuity, apostolic worship. A Catholic can walk into a Mass in Tokyo, or Cairo, or Buenos Aires, and even without understanding the local language, they know exactly what's happening. They can participate. This universal structure connects over 1 billion people across the globe, not just with each other, but with every generation of Christians who have come before them. Catholics don't wing the Mass because the Mass is not about our personal creativity. It's about being faithful to a gift that God already perfected. Think about it this way. When the priest says the words of consecration, "This is my body, this is my blood," he's not speaking as himself. He's speaking in the person of Christ. Because of that sacred role, every single word matters. Every gesture matters. Every moment has profound spiritual weight. If the Mass becomes too casual or improvised, its meaning can become fragile and subjective. But if the Mass stays faithful to its ancient form, its power stays alive and objective. It's a divine encounter, not a community meeting. The words aren't ours to change. They are Christ's words, given to us as a gift. So the next time you're at Mass, listen closely. You're praying ancient prayers that were whispered by saints and martyrs. You're singing the same worship song as the angels in heaven. You're standing in the very same liturgy that began in that upper room with Jesus and continues today at the throne of God. Catholics don't wing the Mass because the Mass is where heaven meets earth. It's not just something we do. It's something we enter into. It's a taste of eternity right here and now. Thanks for watching. If this opened your eyes, be sure to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.